Hey, Akwaba means welcome, and you're welcome to What's New Today. My name is Eddie.
And my name is Darby.
Okay, so today we're looking at a funny but a reality. Interesting story. Marrying many women,
owning big
mansions doesn't bring happiness.
Is it true?
I believe such statements, before you make them, you must have gone through all that you are saying before you can make such statements.
Before you have the right to
make such statements. You can't be a poor person and make such statements. You cannot be someone who hasn't tasted women or married before and make such statements, because it wouldn't make sense. So anytime people make...
For somebody who has not tasted banana to tell you that banana is not sweet.
Banana is not sweet.
What's the logic in it?
What is the logic in it? So, such statements is not for the poor or for the faint-hearted. No. You just can't make it like that. Even if you see a rich man suffering, don't say money doesn't bring happiness. Don't try it. Make sure you've gone through it before you can say that. Solomon was a rich man, a wealthy man.
Yeah, wealthy man.
And he saw everything under the sun.
Many wives.
Before he was able to say that
totaling 1,000.
All is vanity. Exactly. Before he was able to make that statement that all is vanity. So you don't just be in your one corner and just make such statements. But anyway, let's look at
before we look at it, the question is, what is happiness? What brings you happiness? So if you can define what brings you happiness, and in your definition of happiness, some of these things are not included, then you can make that statement. But if
I believe happiness too is a combination of a lot of things. A combination of a lot of things. So it's not one thing.
There's fulfillment and there's happiness. We are talking about happiness, not fulfillment.
Anyway, but even still, happiness is as a result of a lot of things. It's not just one thing. You can't be happy based on one thing. Just like people think that I have to get married. I'll be so happy. I would be fulfilled. I would be happy as well. You mean
happiness is a journey, not a destination?
It's a journey, not a destination.
But when people take happiness to be a destination,
then they get it all wrong.
Get disappointed.
Exactly.
Okay.
So this thing will add to your happiness. This will add to your happiness. So a bit of everything. You are going. Okay. But then ultimately, it has to do with the mindset as well. Okay, it's not something that is deep rooted in materialism. Okay, so that you don't buy a Range Rover and you think that that is you are.
What about the personality? What if my personality has been infused, embedded, buried in materialism, that all I can relate to is materialistic, in the sense that my happiness is solely based on materialistic value. So there are people that is their personality.
Yeah, you can. But then,
no matter what you do, no matter how happy they should feel, if that materialistic satisfaction is not there, they are not happy.
I understand, but then that is a deception that they have allowed. Okay, in a sense that to think that materials make you happy is wrong.
But they add to it.
No, it adds to it. Of course, everything can make us happy. Everything can make us happy. Even a poor man, it's not like a poor man is a miserable person.
Yeah.
No, we can't say, it's a sad person. No, a poor man can equally be happy. Okay, so the argument of money making you happy is not entirely true. It's just that money is kind of such as oil. It greases the wheels. It makes the happiness a bit smoother. What I mean?
Okay. I understand what you mean.
Unlike, you don't have money, you can go and buy your gobe and eat, and you still be satisfied, you be happy. But when you have money, after eating the gobe, that's when you add some chilled coke, some chilled malt, and the happiness is
next level.
Next level.
I agree with you in a lot of things you're saying.
The thing is, marrying many women, that I can agree, because the moment you resort to marrying many women to achieve happiness, the question is, when does it end?
Now there are two steps. The first step is, some people happiness are a destination. Say I want to marry 3 wives and I'll be happy. That's one person. Another person is, anytime he gets a new wife, there's a sense of happiness. So he's a chronic marrier. He marries to be merry.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the sickness we are talking about. If it is or disorder, if we call it.
Yeah.
Somebody who always wants to get married so that he can get happy. Then that is a problem. But there are some people, their goal. I've actually met somebody. His goal is to marry 10 women.
Okay. So
he's not married now, but he's waiting for the money that can afford him 10 women.
So you see, what if the money doesn't come?
Then he'll never be happy, unfortunately.
You make me remember this animation Trolls.
Yes.
You remember Trolls?
Yes.
It's a story that surrounds happiness.
Yes.
They believe that once
they consume the
troll, they'll be happy for the rest of their lives.
Yes.
Little did they know that is not the truth. So basically, I think that is how we equally see life. We think that probably getting the money, getting the cars, getting the mansions brings total happiness. Okay, but the point is, it doesn't bring total happiness. It brings happiness though, but not in totality, because happiness is a journey, as we've established, and until we don't even know when it ends. It's non-ending. Okay, it's the things we crave for, and as long as we are humans, we move, we live, and we grow. Our needs and our the things we want in life are endless. They are limitless. So then you can't say that one thing will make you happy. And no, just to add a quick one. Recently, I think just this week or so, Akon made a similar statement that he was much happier when he was a poor person. Okay, yeah, because he was saying that having money brings you a lot of troubles. Today this, today more that. Trouble. So it's like you don't get to be yourself and all the time, And to some extent, it is true. But I bet he's not willing to let go of the money.
Money, of course. I believe what Eddie is trying to say is happiness is a journey. Yeah. Every day you live, you make yourself happy. You pick things from around you to make yourself happy. If you think happiness is a destination, it's something that when you fulfill, you're going to get happiness. You may be disappointed because after you get there, what's next? Life doesn't end. We should make use of everything around us. The big car is necessary, if you have the big car, it adds to the soup. I mean, if you have a beautiful wife or wives, it adds to the soup.
Yeah,
if you own mansions, yes, it adds to the soup. But that is not the ultimate ingredient. The ultimate ingredient is you deciding that I want to be happy. This is what's new today. Tell us what you think about happiness. What brings you happiness? Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.
Okay, bye.